Hi, my name is McClintock, and in this 11-part series, I'm going to be talking about specifically lesson 12 of this book right here. I find this book to be pretty challenging but extremely informative, and it's really going to help you not only learn about the guitar, but music in general. Let's check it out. We're now going to be talking about letter F, section F. There's no way I can make this video short. If you guys are looking for a short and sweet video that doesn't have a lot of talking, skip this one. But for me, this is probably one of the coolest sections of maybe the entire book. I like this. This stretches me to think. So let's go ahead and get into it. Pat is going to open up with a little thing, a little device to kind of move us over to C7 to B7 to E minor. So we're going to start on G, and so far we've been exclusively in the key of G, but we're going to do a little dominant thing to get us over to C. So Pat's going to go. That's just using a G dominant, a G7. So far we've been playing G major 7, and right now we're going to quickly lower that 7th tone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, down a half step to make it a G dominant, just a G7. So we're doing, and that's going to bring us over here to a C dominant 7 chord. Right, so we're going to go straight up a C7 arpeggio. We've got C, E, G, and a B flat. So if you had a C major 7, you would have a B natural. But in this case, we're going to lower that down a half step and make it another dominant chord. Right, so we've got, and then finally we're going to come down to the 3rd of B7 with a flat 9. And this is cool. This is something that Pat uses all the time as well. It's kind of like a B7 flat 9 or a diminished concept. So we're not going to connect to the root though, we're going to connect to the 3rd, which is D sharp. And we're going to go up D sharp to F sharp to A to C, which is your flat 9. And then we're going to come right down to B, and we're going to come up that 7th chord again. So just to kind of break this little chunk down, we've got B, a D sharp, an F sharp, an A, and a C. And then we're going to do that same concept here. We're going to go B, D sharp, F sharp, and then A. So this is where the book kind of goes to phase 3. And you know, it helps to know a little bit about theory. And like I said, if anybody wants any more information about anything like this, shoot me a message on YouTube. I'll make a video specifically to address it. I'll be happy to do a Skype lesson. I just kind of want to make everybody aware of this book and how cool it is and how we can use this as a tool to improve our playing in for me, a very enjoyable way. So anyway, we're coming up G7, C7, B7 on D sharp with a flat 9 going. And then we're going to do this really nice E minor tri triad starting on G. So coming out of that B diminished, D sharp diminished, B7 flat 9, however you want to think of it for now is fine. We're going to move into an E minor triad starting on G. And we're going to use this little idea of E minor. And we're just kind of moving it in thirds around this E minor shape here. So we've got G to B, E to G, B to E, G to B. And then we're going to be moving up to what I'm thinking of as like a D triad over A. So we've got A on fret 7 on the D, D on fret 7 of the G, then we're going to go over here to E. So we're going to go A to D to E to G to F sharp up to A and then back down to D, C, and then this is going to move us into where we're just going to repeat a really nice pattern for the rest of the exercise. Alright, so once we've made it to this area, what Pat's thinking about is triads in first inversion. And this is a little difficult if you haven't really studied much music or anything like that. But really quick, a triad is just the first, third, and fifth of a scale. So if we've been talking about the key of G, we have G, A, B, C, and D, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a triad would be just the root, the third, and the fifth. Now, we can kind of turn these things upside down and continue building. So if we went root, third, fifth, why couldn't we just go third, fifth, root, or even fifth, root, third? Well, we can. And this is what Pat's going to use. And this, for me, is what makes this part of the exercise a little tricky, but it sounds really, really nice. So the concept is going to be all of what we call first inversion triads. So we're not going to be starting from the root, we're going to be starting from the third. So we have like a G over B, or a G in first inversion. So we're going to have B, D, and G. We're going to come straight up that triad. And then we're just going to move down the scale 3 tones. So we've got the triad, and then we're going to go right back to the root, which is G. Okay? Once we get back there, we're going to go down fifth to C in this situation. But that's part of the pattern. It's always going to be down a fifth. And for me, the only way I could really kind of analyze this and get it under my fingers was to think about those motions. I think Pat thinks about that all the time, connecting up a third, connecting up a seventh, connecting down a fifth, connecting up a fifth, whatever. For me, this is where you're going to save a lot of time. We've got our triad shape, and then you just connect down that shape. And you just think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then from here, we're going to move down. That many more scale degrees. And this is going to move us into the next pattern, right? So I know it's tricky, but this is a really, really nice sounding pattern in my opinion. And now we're here at our next starting place, right? So we're moving down. So we've gone through G in first inversion. So we're simply going to move down now to F sharp diminished in first inversion. So normally we would think F sharp diminished is F sharp, A, and C. But Pat's not going to start on F sharp, he's going to start on the third, which is going to be A. So like I said, we're going to move up the triad. So A, C, F sharp, and then we're going to move down the scale. 6th position, right? So we're continuing to descend through this concept. So we've got G, we've got our F sharp diminished, and now we're going to be moving down to E minor, right? So normally I would think of E minor starting here, E, G, B. We're going to start from the 3rd, first inversion triad, right? So we're going to go up G, B, and E, right? So we've got 10 on the A, 9 on the D, 9 on the G. Move down the scale. 1, 2, 3, and then back up to the root. Guess what? Down a 5th, right? So for me, I mean, I'm talking to mostly guitar players here, right? You know, a fifth is the same thing as a power chord. And it's like, I like to use every concept that I can use to learn as fast as I can, right? So for me, I like to use, shapes. It's just how the guitar is built. There's no shame in using shapes, right? So it's like a power chord is a 5th. Well, now you've learned something. If you're, mainly a metal player or a rock player or even a blues player, and you've stumbled upon this lesson, so now, a power chord is also just the interval of a 5th. So even if you learn that much from this lesson, awesome. So where was I? E minor, right? Right, first inversion, G, B, E, D, down to C, up to the root, which is E, down a 5th. And now here, he's just going to continue the concept, but we're going to kind of move it across all the strings. So if that was E, this is going to be D over F sharp. So D, F sharp, A, D. Okay, so I'm going to kind of move a little quicker now. So we're going to be moving across D in first inversion. So we've got F sharp, A, D, down to C, and here he's going to move back up our original triad, which was the G over B. So we've got F, G. Now we're going to be moving to a C. And maybe some of you guys have seen this shape before. This is part of this shape. Like I said in some previous videos, I don't care what you call this. This is C major triad in 8th position, or E shape, caged, whatever. Doesn't matter. This is just the top of that. All these chords kind of break down, but we're going to proceed from here. So when I think of a C triad, I think C, E, G, and C. C major triad. But we're not starting on C, we're starting on the 3rd, which is E. Right? So he's going to come up E, G, C, down the scale, B, and then we're going to come up the F sharp diminished triad. So starting on the 3rd, A, C, up to F sharp, right? So fret 10 on the B, fret 8 on the high E, and up to F sharp. So that whole little thing together, you've got. Now we're just going to move down the scale. We're going to move down F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, and down to G. And now we're going to do the exact same pattern we've been talking about for the entirety of the exercise. So let's keep rolling. Here we've got an E minor triad, G, B, E, and we're just going to move that down the scale this time, right? So we've got G, B, E, D, C, B, A, G, now to F sharp. This is going to bring us up our D triad in first inversion, F sharp, A, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, down to C, right? So we've seen this guy already. We're going to come up this one again. So we've got E, G, C, B, A, G, F sharp to E. now we're going to come up to B minor. So maybe some of these shapes you've seen before in the past, right? E minor, D, C, and B. Right, so we left off here, we're coming up B. So we've got D, F sharp, B, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D to C, right? So now we're thinking A minor over C, A, C, E, C, E to A, coming down the scale. Bringing us to G in first inversion, so we've got B, D, G, back to F sharp, down to E, to D, to C, B, A. That's how he ends it. He just comes down the scale on the low E string this time, right? So it's nice and tidy. If you found this video helpful in any way, give me a like, subscribe to me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, or all three. Thanks a lot. This is Michael McClintock Music.